All right, we're going to play Champ or Chump. All the NBA playoff teams, Joy will introduce them. Do I think they have a chance to win a championship or eventually have a fatal flaw with no chance to win a championship, Joy? Here we go.
Miami Heat.
Chump. They don't really have a go-to scorer. Jimmy Butler, really not a good... Tyler Hero, by the way, struggled in the playoffs last year. Jimmy Butler shooting 40% in clutch time situations. Really good bench, but benches shrink in the playoffs.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Champ. Giannis has become the best or second best fourth quarter scorer in the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks, that's Miami. The Milwaukee Bucks can be champs. Yeah, right here also, Brook Lopez got healthy for Milwaukee. They're better defensively, better rebounding. Milwaukee's a champ.
Celtics.
Celtics are a chump. Way too reliant on Jason Tatum. 13-22 record in clutch time games this year. So again, if Tatum's off the floor, they're an incredibly mediocre team.
Sixers.
Unfortunately, chump. Harden struggling, reliant on Embiid, terrible transition defense. Worst in the league since James Harden arrived.
The Toronto Raptors.
Chump. Who's their go-to scorer? Pascal Siakam's a good player. Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent. They've got good players. They play really hard. Translation, very good regular season team. Not built to win a lot of series in the playoffs.
The Chicago Bulls.
Chump. Injured, bad after the All-Star break. Lonzo Ball won't play. Just don't have the depth and not playing well.
Brooklyn Nets.
Unlikable, but champ. Kyrie now full-time available. Leads the NBA in fourth quarter scoring. KD's the best pure scorer in the playoffs.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
A year away, so now they're a chump. Young team, don't have a go-to scorer. Jared Allen got hurt, and in 18 games they've won only seven since he got hurt. He's really valuable.
The Atlanta Hawks.
A chump. Too reliant on Trae Young. I mean, they don't have a second scorer. Nobody on the team after Trae Young averages over 16 a game. So that is a classic. You know, they'll be fine. They'll win a couple of playoff games. I don't think they can win a series.
The Charlotte Hornets.
Chump. Way too reliant on LaMelo Ball. Terrible defensive team. When he's on the court, they're a plus 100. When he's off the court, they're minus 63. He gets in any kind of foul trouble, nicked up, no chance to even win a game.
Phoenix Suns.
Champ, do everything well. 33-9 in clutch time games. Best shooting team in the league. Best chemistry. When they play fast, they're deep but not reliant on their bench like Miami. Best team in the league, I think so far, easily.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Chump, nothing against them, but would be the youngest team to ever reach the finals. They're a bunch of 24-year-old kids, and they're fun. They're probably 2 years away from being a finals team.
The Warriors.
Hate to say it, but Chump, Draymond, Clay, and Steph have played 11 minutes together this year. They're a lot like Brooklyn last year. We like the players. They didn't play together. And even though they have some historic chemistry, they're either too young at spots or too old in spots.
Dallas Mavericks.
Everybody else likes them. I'm going to go Chump. Not a good defensive team. Really struggled second half of the season defensively. Now Luka's got a calf strain. What have you said about calf injuries? You never think they're serious. The average calf strain, you'll deal with it for 3 weeks. I had one. They're brutal. You think you're over it. You're never over it.
Utah Jazz.
Chump. Listen, who's the second scorer after Donovan Mitchell? Don't have one.
The Denver Nuggets.
Too many injuries. Chump. Jamal Murray got hurt. Michael Porter got hurt. Jokic is great. But again, wildly reliant on Jokic. Chump.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Youth. Chump. Too young. They are first or second youngest team in the league. I think they're the youngest, and Memphis is second youngest. So Chump.
Clippers.
This is my dark horse. Champ. Okay, listen. They made the playoffs missing Kawhi and Paul George all regular season. So the coach I love, the depth I love, it's intelligent, they have playoff experience. They also have more versatile wing defenders than any team in the league. So they can just throw bodies at a Phoenix. I think they'll give Phoenix trouble. I think Phoenix will beat them. This is the most versatile roster, in my opinion, with Phoenix in the entire NBA.
Pelicans.
Chump, Brandon Ingram gets hurt too often. Zion hasn't played. So they're fun to watch, but they're not consistently healthy.
Spurs.
Chumps, they're going to have to win multiple play-in games. They missed playoffs back-to-back years. They don't have a lot of star power. Good coach, good system, but I think there's limitations on what they can do. Champ or chump. So I only have, how many teams do I think can win the championship? Milwaukee, Brooklyn,
4,
Phoenix,
and the Clippers. So you're basically saying seeding does not matter. You've got the 7 seed Nets and the 8 seed Clippers.
That's it. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.